Up next, another story not to be missed.
We rarely think about self-defense until it's too late. Protecting yourself and your family is so important, and that's why it's vital to be well educated on firearm safety and self-defense.
There's a lot to self-defense beyond just firearms themselves. The mindset of being aware, being alert, what's happening around you is really critical. There's a number of tools. There's mental tools, there's physical tools. You have firearms, you have pepper sprays, also tasers. And tasers, when it comes to a less than lethal option, has really become much more popular in the last few years in the civilian market.
C2 Tactical is more than just a shooting range. It's a state-of-the-art training facility that is designed to empower and educate the public.
Really excited about being able to help people. And that's really what it comes down to at C2 Tactical is how can we help people? Training is really important. You know, if you look at anything we do in life, you need to have some practice. C2 Tactical is a great place to start, and we are welcoming to everyone at all levels. So when it comes to the beginnings of training, having a sit down with an instructor and talking about your personal situation, and then being able to take some classes, whether that's self-defense training, firearms training, or use of the computer simulation training to be able to put you into mental situations and realize, wow, I didn't anticipate that situation happening, and it unfolded this way. And some of our computer simulator systems are the same ones that are used by local law enforcement, both in the Phoenix area and throughout the United States. USCCA is a great organization. We started partnering with them about 6 years ago, and one of the things we really enjoyed was their ability to help an average individual in understanding the laws of concealed carry. Their membership services are really amazing, very interactive, and they allow people to be able to think a little bit ahead. What happens if a situation occurs? What should they say? How should they engage? How should they talk about it? People need to be prepared and understand what those risks are and what they need to do to help mitigate them.
C2 Tactical it's an amazing range. We have a great facility here. We have amazing instructors, and the people that work here are very into learning, training, which I think is really important for any shooter of any level, especially women, to become confident, train as much as you possibly can, and practice, practice, practice.
C2 Tactical is amazing. They offer tons of classes, situational awareness, disaster preparedness, stop the bleed, and it's just a great tool to have on your belt for when you do come into a situation like that.
I've been a C2 member for over 3 years now. I started taking classes to learn how to shoot. Everybody should know how to defend themselves if the unthinkable happens. So yeah, I definitely have way more confidence knowing that I could protect myself and I could protect my family if I needed to.
As a female and family-friendly shooting range, they've created personalized experiences for every customer. Their Women of Steel is a ladies-only club aimed at educating and supporting women in self-defense.
Women of Steel is a once-a-month club here that C2 Tactical runs. What I love about it is that it's a place that women come repeated. They come every month, they learn, we do a lot of progression learning, so we start with one thing, we go through the basics, we build the foundation for them. It's a great community of ladies, it's a great place for women to learn, and it's just a lot of fun.
Women of Steel, you do an hour in the classroom and an hour in the range, and I would say really it was the range portion that made me earn for more. Doing the one-on-one classes with some of the instructors, just private lessons, really helps to come full circle.
If you had told me 5 years ago that I would be a member of a women's shooting club and I would own my own gun, I would have thought you were crazy. That was like an amazing moment for me in my life with my confidence.
When it comes to self-defense, it's more than just owning a firearm.
There's a number of different things that can go into self-defense and self-defense classes, and depending on where a student's at, we can help cater a program that helps them get to what their goals are. If self-defense is, hey, I would like to learn about less than lethal or hand-to-hand options, we have that. People can step into our classroom and we're going to talk about mindset, we're going to talk about awareness, proximity to other people, engaging people at a distance, whether that's verbally, saying, hey, what do you need? Stop, back up. And then it's about engagement, and then it's about tactics. Is it a tool, a baton? Is it a defensive taser weapon? Is it a strike light? There's a number of different options for people to consider when it comes to self-defense and what can be incorporated into an educational element.
To learn more about what C2 Tactical has to offer, visit their website, c2tactical.com, or see the segment again at thebalancingact.com.